My special and my beautiful people, my one and only Uzoms kitchen family, you guys are welcome to this week's recipe. You guys, I know there are different egusi recipes. I know you've seen one or two or anything, but you see this particular one, oh my gosh, it's gonna take your taste buds to another level. Trust me on that. And that's because there's a special ingredient to it. This is not just egusi soup. This is the one for you. This is that one that you should try. And trust me, once you try this egusi soup, you'll be hooked. You have my 100% word to it. I mean, look at this beauty. Imagine having this with your pounded yam or whatever choice you swallow. You guys, let me not talk too much. Just hold up. Let's do this. Okay, welcome once more. If you're new to this page, you guys are really welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And now, to complete that, remember to hit the subscribe button just by the right corner below to officially join the Uzoms kitchen family. Okay, and now if you're not new, you guys are my real MVP. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always stopping by, and you guys are just so special. Thank you. Now let's go to today's recipe. You guys, this egusi soup is everything and more. Kindly check the description box for the list of all the ingredients, all the bugwaye, all the orishi that was used. Now let me show y'all how to bring this to life. As usual, we'll first start by boiling our meat. Now I'm using that part of meat they call tozo, right? And chest. You guys, those parts are really good. I mean, they taste so good. If you know, you know. I mean, so I usually mix both of them, right? So I cook my meat with my onion. My yellow pepper is a must. Now I add my seasoning cubes, my salt, and onion, and I just bring this to a boil. I do not add water. I allow this to bring out its own water, and afterwards I can add some water. I hope that is very clear. Alternatively, you can just put your onion and your seasoning stock, all of that, your salt, and then you can blend your onion and your yellow pepper and then pour this mix into your meat. You guys, trust me, it takes this to a whole new level. But you see that yellow pepper, it is a must. Now you guys, just watch how I prep everything. I love to chop my vegetables at home. It gives me the shape that I want. I like to cut it really tiny, and that very long strip of veggies, I just like doing it at home. I don't have to watch the market will cut it with dirty knives and all of that, or I'll have to come and start washing it at home after it's been cut. I don't like it. I prefer to wash before I cut it to save all the nutrients and everything. Look how beautiful this is now, you guys. Now this is my vegetable, my ugu or pumpkin. Yes, that I just cut now. Look how beautiful and slim I cut it. And this didn't take time. In like 3 minutes, I was done. It didn't take time. So you guys, cut your veggies at home. Now go ahead to cut my uziza. You guys, uziza is a burst of flavor. It is a must in any soup. For most of our Nigerian soups, uziza just takes the soup from a 50 to like 100. You guys, I'm sure you know this. And again, I like to chop it very tiny, and this kind of long strips, it just changes the look of the soup. It makes it very appealing. You first eat with your eyes before you taste it, so everything has to look nice and lush. So this is also ready. Every other thing is ready as well. So let's assemble this together, you guys. Okay, so for the meat or the proteins we'll be using, I've already added my pomo, my cow leg, those are rishi. You guys have to make this soup to represent properly. You know what I'm talking about now. Now all this water came from that meat. I have not added any single drop of water. Now I can go ahead to add water because it has released enough water and it's almost drying up, right? So I need to add more to let this cook. Now I love my meat very tender, so I'm just gonna let this cook for about an hour. Yes, 45 minutes to 1 hour because I love it very soft. Now in your pot, add your oil, you know, let it heat up a bit. Add your crayfish, your onion, your iru. You guys, your house, it will be smelling like heaven on earth. I mean, the person at your gate will be perceiving what you're cooking. And now I added my pepper mix. My pepper mix consists of tatashi, you know, rodo and onion. Yes. And now I'm gonna add my, you know, dried fish. Any other thing that you want to add is okay for you to add it here. I also added my oporoko, both the ear and everything. I added it here, and I'm gonna cover this because I want it to cook very well. I want the oporoko to release its flavor. It is so important. And now I'm adding all this protein, you know, that is already cooked, and the stock, everything. I'm just adding it here to mix with it, the tatashi, like this sauce. I need it to mix very well. You also want to take your time to stir this very well, but please do not break any of that fish, your dried fish. You don't want to pieces it. You don't want to do this in a professional manner. Also remember to taste for salt, seasoning, you know, all of those. And now we have to prepare our egusi, but before then I'll just add some water to it, you know, just for those lump and everything. And just before it, I'm gonna add the star of the show right here. The star is not egusi. No. Here is the star. This is groundnut. I blended a bit of groundnut and I'm just gonna add it here to mix very well with that sauce, that already delicious sauce. I mean, this groundnut just took it to a whole new level. You guys, trust me, please try this recipe. You will not recover from it though. Now I'm gonna add the egusi that I already prepared by the side. I'm gonna add it in lumps, even though it's still gonna scatter. But I'm still gonna do this, right? And now I'm going to stir it very well, just carefully, just so it wouldn't break, everything wouldn't scatter, you know. Then I'm going to, of course, cover it to cook properly. You want this to cook well, right? So I let this simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes. The trick is, once you see that oil come up, that means it's ready. But this particular recipe, I didn't use so much oil like you saw from the beginning. I used just a bit of my red oil. I do not like to see egusi in a plate and you see one pot of oil by the side. No. Don't do that, you guys. Use very little oil, but use your pepper mix. I mean, it just makes it red and really yummy. Now I added a bit of water to loosen it up, and now my crayfish, you know, the rest of the rishi like my periwinkle right here. You guys, can you see that there's no oil anywhere? Like, the oil is very moderate. I use very little oil. Now you guys, this egusi is ready. I'm now going to add my ugu and my uziza. Uziza smells so good. I mean, I'm just in love with this leaf a lot. And just see how beautiful it looks, because I chopped it by myself. It just makes sense to chop your veggies at home, because you do it better. Trust me, you actually do it better. At first it might seem hard. You might be thinking, I'm wasting my time. I would have just got this in the market. But truly and truly, you do it better. By the time you continue to do it yourself, I mean, you get a hang of it, and you actually really prefer doing yourself. So I mean, cut your veggies at home. You guys, if you're watching till this time and you're yet to hit that subscribe button, I have to ask, so what's going on? Please hit the subscribe button to officially join the Uzoms Kitchen family. Like my videos, share, comment. You guys, ask me questions. I'm more than happy to hear from you and to also answer. Leave me one sweet comment now, like you dey cook oh, see soup na, you know. Why me small in the comment section? Let's talk. Yes, so now this is almost ready. This is almost ready, or as good as ready. I actually turned off my gas at the point I added my leaf, because I do not want it to overcook. You guys, it's important your leaf is still very green and fresh, just as so. You can see my grains are very green. They are not brown, when you add your leaves, please do not cover. No, it makes your leaves to turn brown and it doesn't make sense. It kills it. So anytime you add your veggies to your pot, please don't cover it. Don't cover it. Let it open. And now, of course, I'm going to help you guys serve this, and I'm going to help you guys have a taste of it. Let's serve this first. I'm going to be using my pounded yam that I just used my food processor to quickly process because I was in a hurry. I just wanted to have this soup, so I'll just have a taste for you guys and let me review this. And if I do say so myself, this is the best egusi soup I have ever had, and the best egusi soup you really would ever have. Yes, the soup was hot, but it still made its way into my mouth, just hot like this. Look at this soup now, you guys. Take a look at this beauty called egusi soup. You guys, you really need to try this recipe. Please try it and let me know what you think. Let me know in the comment section if you'll be trying it as well, and I really hope you do like it. Thank you for watching. I really do love you guys. See you in my next recipe. Bye.